Okay, everyone, I think the audio feed and video feed should appear in a few seconds. Yep, looks like it's coming online. So apologies for the first attempt at streaming. The mic didn't do any sound, but I think that has now been resolved. Okay, there seems to be quite a bit of a delay, so anyway, I can see questions coming up if they're going to come through. So, yep, let's go. Okay, so it's April. As you all know, the DAX school run strategy didn't trade in March. Although in the settings here, we can actually see how it would have performed if we did let it trade in March. I can tell you it was very mediocre, but it was profitable. In the case of the swing strategy, it was worse than the scalping strategy. It made less than $50 if I remember right. And then the scalping strategy made, I think, just over 100. So let's just quickly have a look. End of February in the scalping, we were on this, we ended here on the orange at 10,130. And then in March, 31st of March, we would have ended at, oh, okay, that's not too bad, 10,685. Okay, but sorry, the caveat is that this is €5 per index point. So that's actually larger than I would normally trade. And I think this algo is set to 3 lots, so that would be 15 €15 per index point. So that's why the P&L is actually much larger than I initially thought it would be. I don't trade it in the euro per €5 per index point index, given that I'm in Australia and I don't want to suffer foreign currency translation costs every day as well. So yeah, 670 minus 135. So that's about 530, and if we divide that by 15, and divide by 15, that's $35 profit. So maybe this was 2 index points per in the algo. I can't remember now. Anyway, so for the swing, you can see here we ended at 310 at the end of February, and then here in March ended there at 485. So yeah, not 485, 310. So €175 at quite a lot of risk, 15 to 10 points per index trade. So yeah, just not worth it really, but at least no losses. Anyway, so the request was that I just go over the parameters of the strategies, given that there was a lot of optimization from video 1 right through to video number 12 or so. And people started to lose track of the parameters, so I'm just going to run through them again. Now, for assuming your charts are setting on the Berlin time zone, you will then start trading at 9 a.m. The 9 a.m. candle is where you would look for the high and low being made. Then you would wait for a 3-point buffer in the case of the scalp. So go long 3 points above the high, go short 3 points below the low of that 9 a.m. candle once it's closed. All right. Then you're going to have for the scalping strategy a 68-point take profit target. with a 180 point trailing stop, 90 point maximum candle size. So if your candle's larger than that, you do a 9 a.m. candle, don't trade it, and use the 55 exponential average to filter your trades to give you a bullish or bearish bias. So you want to go long above the 55 and go short below it. Don't trade it on Mondays, and don't trade it in January, March, May, or July. And we trade it with 3 lots. So that's when it's $1 per point. Okay. Now, for the swing, we were doing these parameters on the right-hand side. And again, a 90 for maximum candle, but this time the buffer is 8. And again, the 9 a.m. candle, again 180 stop loss, but this time 175 points take profit. And then there's no, well, you don't trade it on Mondays, and there's no trading in March, May, June, October, or November. Again, 3 lots. 89 exponential moving average for filtering your trades or your bias. And that's it. So it looks like April is off with a bang. So we've had in the scalping 3 wins now. This one, oh sorry, only 2 wins, and today it's busy doing its 3rd trade. And with the swing, we've had 1 win, 1 loss, and if you look here, we are now below where we started the month. And so currently working on a 3rd trade for the month. And we shall see if that is profitable in the end or not. Right now, almost sitting at break even. So you can see here the trades were entered. There's the low, and then there's 3 points lower, and there's 8 points lower for the swing. So that's it. Okay, now let's quickly discuss GJ. So for GJ, I have created new parameters because it was just losing money after having such a promising start. So let's take you through this. How many bars is this? 200,000. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? All right. Must be the let me see if I can fix that. Wow. Never seen such a big gap. Come on. I wonder if it's got to do with what's this date here? I might have a start date set in the algo, which is shifting everything to the left. Okay, sorry about that. I can't fix that right now. Okay, so GJ, as you can see, very nice equity curve. Here on the left-hand side of the spreadsheet, we've got the original settings, and then now here on the right-hand side, this settings that delivers this equity graph. As you can see, let me just stretch this Excel a little bit. As you can see, okay, that's what we have. The equity curve is the same as this one here in the chart here. The winning ratio, not really much better, just 1% better. Smaller profit slightly, but okay, the time frame is not quite the same anymore anyway. Sharp ratio is slightly lower, profit per trade slightly lower. The thing is just that it does have a little bit of a better equity curve, a bit more consistent. Although, yeah, here we had all the gains at the beginning, and here we have them more towards the end. So, don't know. Now, right now, it's flatlining, so or sort of ranging as a strategy. So maybe that's why it's struggling and losing me money just as I go live. Anyway, the settings. Okay, so we're going to use the same as here, 0.5% of the price to determine if the candle is too big to trade the strategy, and you want a minimum of 0.18%. It should still be roughly 80 to 20 pips, so you can use that as a guide if you prefer. No TP, and then the big difference is really the times that we allow the strategy to trade. So it's going to be 8 a.m. versus 8:30, and this is all UK time. Please remember UK time. There you go, very important. You make that a color. All right. And entry at 8, no trades after 10, but hang on, 3 candles are being assessed. So we'll actually look at what that looks like just now. And then also exit for your profit at 1 p.m. UK time. Okay. So with today's example, you see here is, so this is Berlin time, by the way, so everything's shifted an hour. So here's your UK 8 a.m. candle, which is the 9 a.m. in Berlin, and then the 2 candles before that. So the algo will look at all 3 of these candles to determine the lowest low and the highest high. So in this case, it does turn out to be the 9 o'clock candle, and then it traded exactly as the low of this 9 a.m. candle got broken over there. And Bob's your uncle. Previously, we had your 9 a.m. Again, the candle with the highest high, but the one with the lowest low was the 8 o'clock. So it didn't short because by 10 a.m. this is not allowed anymore, and it never got there. And then by 1 p.m. we were done, we got out. So that's how that one worked. And then over here, again 8. Actually, so it would be 9. So it would be the 9. Yeah, the 9 and the 2 before. So these 2. And so yeah, we traded as we broke this high. So with the old algo, I found the mean reversion of GJ through the American session just caused it to take losses. And so that's why I've shortened it now into finishing in the UK session. So less time in the market, virtually same profit. Okay. This is how this one's going to work now. Let's see. Hopefully it will make me my money back. I'm down 500. Around 500 so far on this with the old strategy. Okay. Well, it's going to close soon. In 4 minutes, actually, I guess we can sit here and watch it do that. And Here's the live trade, you see. It says it's breakout GJ algo, and hopefully it closes not with a loss. But right now it's still in a small loss. Why is this so big? There we go. I need this blue to lift to the pink. At least I'm at break even. Okay, I've been working for, just to fill you in, I've been working on creating an algorithm for Trader Tom's Monday, Friday strategy. Sorry, Thursday, Friday, Monday strategy. Well, that's a strategy where if Friday's high is lower than Thursday's high, then short it and um, bank on the strategy revisiting Friday's lows either on the Monday or the Tuesday. Let's see if I can bring that up. So this is the strategy here. Right here, it doesn't look very appealing, but that is because we're on the wrong time frame. So we should be on the New York time zone. But right now we're in the Berlin time zone, given that I'm running a Berlin strategy. So we shall go through how it actually works. Now you may remember that Tom was touting 80 to a 90% win rate on that strategy. I didn't find the same. And I had to make some changes to the strategy to improve it to a point where it's worthwhile trading. I think I got it to 70% win rate, but initially just with these settings, it was doing 46 or 50%. It was slightly profitable, even with a low win rate. But now it will trade less, but it will win more. So we'll go through both his settings and mine later this week. And then, yeah, other than that, I'm still working on the code, privatizing it, protecting it, and then I'll be able to make the school run strategy available. So yeah, just one more minute to go, and then this one should close. Actually, I think it will run longer than this. Is that closed? No, it's gonna close. Maybe it just opened later. Why does it look so much more bars here? 9:30. Oh, it's just because it's not trending. It looks less. Okay. 5 seconds. We'll see it close now. I don't know if it closed. It doesn't look like it did. All I see now is move the... Yeah, it didn't close. Should have. Oh, that's curious. Okay, I'll go and check what's going on there. It might just show a little bit later. I did hear the email come in, so I think it actually did close. Oh no, it says it edited it. And why would it do that? Should have closed it. Oh, there you go. It moved the stop loss. I saw it move. So this is the 9 o'clock. That's the highest high. So the profit would have been there. Sorry, not the profit, the reversal of the strategy and the stop loss effectively, but now it's moved to stop loss here. So this is my code where I've said to it, trail the stop loss with the highest high, if it's short, the highest high of the last 3 candles. So that's this one, plus 5 pips. So right now we are seeing a stop loss sitting here on 164.31.7, and this candle's high was 26.7, so there's your 5 pips exactly that it adds to there to get the stop loss. And now as the candles will go, the stop loss will just follow the highest high of the last 3 candles. I'm just a bit puzzled as to, so did it stop yesterday? Because, yeah, because it breached the lowest low of the last 3 candles. Actually thought I had a 1 o'clock close, and I said, what? I'll have to check what my code says when the close is going to be. It's probably later. I can't remember. I really thought I recorded it. Yeah. Yeah, I really thought it was 1. Oh. Oh, 1 p.m. UK time. So that's 2 p.m. German time. Okay, that's it. That's it. So it's going to stay open another hour, or it will get stopped at the high as this drops. Yeah, I got it now. Okay. Well, thank you for your patience there. Thank you for my own patience. Um, right, so we've covered everything I wanted to. So yeah, I'll start streaming this daily now, and we can probably trade the strategy together. And I do need my wife's permission to spend some time with you every day at our dinner time, really. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Okay, guys, have a good one, and I'll sure see you. And this is really just a test of the stream, quality, voice, all those things. So I might not keep this up on the YouTube.